Alright guys, welcome back to a new episode. This episode is actually going to kick off the brand new season on Lion's Den. The last episode was the final episode of last season, and that was an absolute banger of a season. Let's see if this season can be just as good. But anyway, we start off from Genesis 2, as my role early game was to get as much raw resources as I could possible, while another one of my tribe mates went to get some stalkers, so let's see how that goes. So, just at the start, I decided to try and get some metal before the server went to a solid 255, and at this point though, the servers were actually better, considering that wildcard in this wipe had actually patched overcapped servers, so basically that just meant that you can't any longer join if the map's already full. You actually have to wait in a queue to get in and wait for other people to leave. But let's see how much metal I managed to get. After tech punching for around 20 minutes, I got around 60 to 70k raw metal, which would be extremely nice later on after we got an indie forge up. But also, for the beginning, two of my tribe mates were over on Genesis, trying to claim our starter location so we could later raid our main base. But after I farmed this, I went over to get some more basic resource. Oh, is the yellow drop?
You the level?
Yeah, I should be. What level is it for them?
Like 55.
Yeah, I'm level, but I just thought someone go over to it. Yeah, it's been taken. Thanks.
30. Lot of spam running. Should run alpha gens.
Nah, just buy it.
After farming a bunch of basic resources, I saw in chat that actually there was people trying to give public reapers away already. Even though it was like 20 minutes into wipe, people had a 135 female reaper queen trapped in the pit. So let's see if we managed to get one. As she is.
7.
But someone's let another one down.
Say again?
As she is there.
Yeah, is it low?
Yeah, it's low.
How many people there?
Like 4. It's not low enough though. So, after realising there was actually 130 Reaper Queen trapped in the thing, it unfortunately wasn't low enough to impregnate people, but it was trapped, and considering it was so early on into wipe, no one really had an efficient way of getting it lower. So, I just left it alone, as it was going to take far too long to actually get it low enough, even if it would be possible, considering it would be harvesting our bodies after it killed us. So yeah, I decided to come over to Crystal Isles and try to do something else productive. I thought I was going to try taming PT and maybe get some early game poly, if not pearls, so let's just see how that goes. Somehow, while I was trying to tame a PT, I ended up just taming a Thyla. I don't know how I got confused on that one, but yeah, Thyla would be very useful as it's an extremely good counter to Stegos and Trikes and all the good soakers. And yeah, so I thought I might as well tame it up as it's here. And Tranks are actually easy craft this wipe, so it wasn't really much pain. It wasn't enough for a 100 Thyla.
Why? Where are you?
Well, I'm just gonna go kill some penguins.
Are you out? Oh yes, you're out.
We have enough metal for an indie force already.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's class.
I've already got gunpowder and all that done.
After taming up the Thyla, I decided to head over to Ragnarok, because finding a PT on Crystal Isles was actually seemed to be quite a struggle. But yeah, as I said earlier on in the video, you can't join maps that are just overcapped now, so the Rag was actually the only map I was able to join. But we got ourselves a PT, and maybe I'll go for a Wyvern Egg next. We'll just have to see.
Well, your stance kind of low, Jam. Watch out.
I've got Stimberries pulped. What's going on?
This is such a...
Oh my god.
CP.
Oh, is that not...
Oh, Jam with the blocks.
So after doing all that, I decided to come over to Genesis to see what progression the boys had managed to get. So I got myself tribed in, and I came over to see that they had actually claimed an asteroid and got a little 3x3 down on it, and with around 6 auto turrets on it. Considering this was only around 35-40 minutes into wipe, we were doing pretty well. I really wanted to get Mebruz and Shadow State going early, just so we can get an extra advantage in PvP, so that's exactly what I did. Then, after doing basically a black box, fibre and berries, I came back to base to see that the boys had actually put my metal to work and decided to upgrade the base. Then, I went over to Genesis 2 to try and get myself a Stalker, as having an FFA Stalker on Genesis would just be extremely useful. So, let's get into that. Okay, well, game, team.
Oh, taking shit and moving it in now. Just do mannequins across the whole world.
After taming up my Stalker, I actually found a guy taming tech stegos, and he was trying to transfer off by the looks of it. Unfortunately, the guy did end up getting away, but afterwards I decided to come over to centre and tame up a good male Theory so we could actually get a breeding pair. Getting imprinted Theories this early on would absolutely slap people in print flak, especially if we planned on fobbing our spot. The first thing I did after taming up the Theory was come and run the Don't Fear the Reaper King mission, just for the fact it gives you insanely good electronics for how early on into the wipe it is. Then, after finishing up around 3,000 electronics, I headed over to the island swamp area so I could get a black box of wood, which extremely needed charcoal as it's an essential resource for crafting ARB. Then the boys let me know there was a base in AB that we could raid, so let's see if we get any profit.
For like 2 seconds.
Tough. Ow, ow, ow!
I told you to back up. Alright, you can try them in. I'm making you out.
Rest in peace.
Large. Oh, there. It's amazing, son. Pump.
I had your BP.
Nah, not fat on this
Already
one.
found 2k metal.
Oh, okay. Or just like
Oh,
have.
these guys have bullshit.
5C4, go down. Profit.
500 quality.
Don't take the metal, it'll wear it up. You
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
on the seat at the centre of it.
Yeah, okay, one sec. Back up.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing these balls.
Oh, like I'm the freaking. Take that chunk.
Yeah, there's a good amount.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the ad base wasn't as fat as we were hoping, but when I came back to base, I imprinted on a magma saw, considering we wanted to get slot caps of metal going as soon as possible. Considering it was just a couple of hours into wipe, this wipe was looking great. Then, I headed over to the Ragnarok Desert biome, as there's a custom spawn for Vellonosaurs over there, and I wanted to get our BPs going as soon as possible. After taming up a few more Vellonosaurs, it was time for us to run the centre boss fight. This boss fight would be essential as it unlocks the Tech Turret engram as well as Tech Generator, which are arguably the most important engrams from Tech in the game, considering that Tech Turrets would be essential if you want to make it past day 2. But considering it was only around 6 or 7 hours into wipe, we're doing extremely well and progressing fast.
I only died to Stalkers. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Right, okay. And crashes. Guys, I think it's gonna be death.
Yeah, go on, Foley. Sacrifice.
Nah, I was just going down.
Oh, you're going down. Yeah, Irish, you get LB, you should do it.
Yeah, exactly. Get out there way faster.
Yeah, for real.
Slide?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill it.
I'd go for it right now if I were you. Land on its back. Oh.
Oh,
Probably
my
not
potion
while
didn't
it's
work. Yeah, this is an hour already.
It's
My
so
potion-
laggy. What the fuck?
You got it, you got
No, I'm
it.
dead. I'm literally stuck. Yeah, one of
mate.
those things will kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a health ball. I got a good fight. I got a good helmet and good shot.
Hit you in the legs, trust.
My Ellie. My kill.
After finishing up PvPing in the lunar biome on Genesis, I decided to come over to Centre to scout a couple of the base spots because we weren't actually 100% sure what spot we wanted to take this wipe, but on my way around Lava Island I actually found a 135 male Giga. Oh, what the fuck is that, man? That is horrible. So then, me and one of my tribe mates were getting ready to run Golem, but then this happened. He's jumping, he's running away, he's running away. Yeah, fucking run.
I need to get my flank bro.
Where is he?
Let's try up quick.
No, he's off the mailing gun.
Okay. It's gonna be hard for us to fight though.
That's cool. Let's try quickly. One sec. He's dead, I'm pretty sure. You just get bullied?
No, my heart's racing so much.
Yeah, he might... No, he's right here, he's right here. We can 2v1 him. Not when he's just hitting me in the head through the water though.
You see. A bit sus. I don't know what, I don't know.
Boarded him off!
Wow, you're so good.
Wait, no I didn't, he just dismounted. Headshot him with a combo!
More.
Twice! Killed him!
Nice.
Got his kit. I'm boarded, Irish.
Let's keep.
Once again, I would like to point out how shit this game is. You know, what was the point in having a riot shield if bullets just go through the shield? This game just makes no sense. And of course that has to happen after I hit a clean triple headshot with a combo. What? What the fuck? It's just going through my shield! If he goes for my kit, just boulder him, yeah? Alright guys, that is where we're going to have to end today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. But at the end of this, that was basically marked off the end of day one. So we've actually got quite a lot done, considering all in all. got, you know, a good starter base up, we unlocked tech tier, and yeah, we had actually gotten a full set of flat BPs from last wipe's cluster alpha money earnings. And yeah, so donor shop did open up at the end of day 1, beginning of day 2, but as you're seeing here, also custom spawns were enabled. And yeah, so let's just see, before we end the episode, if we manage to kill this guy and maybe get a good griffin.
I think that's.
This gets bowlers.
I definitely don't.
For one. Griffin! I just got a good griffin!
Oh my fucking god.
210 griffin. And they're just unbanned. Bro, it's just above triple.
Yeah, well, I don't exactly know. The rock was fucking triple. I always get
Okay,
confused
fine,
around
fine,
it.
fine. I'm here. Roughly 20. Alright boys, so that is where we're going to actually end today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it, but as I said there, that is literally where we end off on day 1, or at least the first 24 hours of wipe. And yeah, there's a lot more of this series. It's not as good season as last wipe, but yeah, so I hope you guys are looking forward to the rest of it. In the next episode, we probably will be getting into taking out an endgame spot, and it is a pretty broken one. And yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And I think that's probably all to say in this video. If you guys did find yourself enjoying it, make sure to subscribe and like, because you can always unsub later on if you don't enjoy my content then. But yeah, join my Discord, and peace out.